Welcome back to the Romanian River channel and my playthrough of Stellaris. Despot Simulator. Now, we pretty much dealt with those guys. And we are going... Pardon me. We are going to deal with our nice Iron Age cousins over here. And where were those other guys? Come on, I know there was another one. Oh, it's gonna be expanding more outwards. Okay. Not a problem. Would have preferred it over here, but we are pretty much going to be able to blockade this area, so if this place is empty, we're going to have quite a bit of room to expand within. Oh yes, and the date moved forward a bit from, what was it? May the 25th or something like that of May this year to the 1st of June, because the Iron Man mode auto-saves at the 1st of every month. Let us continue. Now the enslavement should have taken quite well, preferably before we had anything to do with those guys. Okay. We're gonna go with the one that's more durable, pardon. God damn, I really hoarced my throat. Okay, time for some more peaceful negotiations with the natives. Yep, definitely look like proper Imperial warships. Really should investigate these, but all in due time, all in due time. First we're gonna need to get the colonization up as much as possible. Where was Terra? Well, as you can see, the planet we conquered isn't available to administer. That's because when they are in sectors, they self-administer. The only bit you administer is in terms of raising armies or building the spaceport and raising fleets. Which reminds me, we did not specify the focus. Still has quite a bit before it's done. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh dear God, we're going to have a lot of aliens to assimilate, aren't we? So, where was that guy? Over here? Yep, over here. We have a mammalian and a bird in target so far. Arthropods, so bug people. Okay. There's two here. That's quite nice. Combat's going quite well. Actually, considering what we're doing, we should probably also have a general for our armies. This will do quite well. And I swear to God, we're not picking females on purpose. We're not that perverted. This will be quite a easy win. Oh yes, this thing is basically modifiers to slightly customize your army to a certain degree. Hopefully we'll get psychers, because yes, there is a psychic troop option, and the initial one is basically just an attachment, and if you get lucky you'll also get another technology which allows you to recruit wholesale psychic armies. I'll probably, if possible, rename those my Adeptus Custodes legions. Yes, I do know the Grey Knights are the psychers, but no, I'm probably not going to go that far off. Some space cows. Okay, let's see how the aggressive negotiations are coming on Juntus. And also on pause. Would be a good idea.
Enemy planet secured.
Now, these guys not happy. So, we are going to enslave them. And see, it automatically put something to build, which is the reassembled ship's shelter, which you usually get with your from the colony ship. Now, where was the next one? Here, if I'm not mistaken. No. Here? Yeah. That is good, yeah. Let us also manage our sector a bit. Good. Just to make sure we have everything included as much as possible. I'm not sure the demographics are gonna favor humanity for very long at this rate, but oh yes, that reminds me. You. Gracias. Should help things out in terms of research.
Research complete.
Speaking of the devil, ooh, and this boosts up speed further. Very nice. If I'd have to choose one of these, to be honest, this one's quicker. This one makes your ships a bit smarter, but in general, the fleet admirals, so far as I've seen, cause more of a benefit or a disadvantage. Not sure what possibly could go wrong, but so far as I've played, none of the aliens managed to actually resist and rebel. The problem is all of these areas are providing resources, not usable research. But still, it is resources, so we can start expanding with our space research stations. Oh yeah, completely slaughtering them.
Enemy planet secured.
Now, standard approach. These guys were fungi or fungoid. Rather an odd mix. You love Xenos, but you want to exterminate them, because pretty much that's what fanatic militarist means. Nope. Here. I'm more aggressive than I should be, and this will probably bite me in the ass much later, but these guys would bite me in the ass much sooner if they hit FTL stage. Especially if I was not prepared, and they are not more than loving, which, considering I'm a fanatic xenophobe, is more than likely. But that is, yes, pretty much we blockaded the area this way. Where's our second scientist? Over there. Colonization. The very fast and possibly very dangerous way to do it. At first... These do look a bit more like...
Hostile fleet detected.
amoebas. Like, what was it? Lightning
Hostile
strike
fleet
craft
detected.
from Warhammer fame. Warhammer 40k to be precise. I think we have one of every variety with this.
Construction complete.
And with that we will start building. Oh yeah, totally decimating them. Intelligent bugs.
System survey.
Individualist bugs to boot.
Enemy planet secured.
For the time being, you guys are also enslaved. And that is how you rapidly expand and hopefully not regret it later. Hopefully. We will relegate our troop ships to Seoul for now. And see about expanding with you.
Situation log updated.
That sounds like somebody who's actually a proper species. Or it's possibly the clouds. Possibly.
Anomaly found.
Change you. Go. That will trigger our precursor Civ quest chain. Hopefully we'll be able to complete it. Hopefully. As you can clearly see, this would have been a very dangerous position to be in. With 4 species, one of which is quite smart and one of which was quite aggressive. Oh god. Shit. That does not look good. Send the main military over. That looks very much like a species that managed to hit the FTL threshold. Fuck me if it is. Because I'm not ready for a war. Hopefully I catch them before they build a spaceport.
Construction complete.
And hopefully that is their main area. Because if it ain't, this is gonna get fun. Fuck.
System survey complete.
Please, for the love of God, be... Well, it is their main area. But they have a damn station. We can't handle this. Let's check our advance that way completely. And utterly. Which way are we going to go with this? For smart, can plonk down a territory. That station's gonna be a bitch to take care of.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, so let's establish communications and establish some rapport with them. Hopefully they're not the overly aggressive types. Because if they are, this is going to be a meat grinder. Oh boy. What is the construction vessel? No, research. Get one of the more important ones, like here. This one. Do it. Where our frontier area should be secure at least. But once that thing pops up, oh bloody hell. We have enough clients over there. Ah, fuck me.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yes, the expletives are warranted. This is not a good position. Not a good position at all.
Hostile fleet detected.
If they turn hostile, we're Holy chihuahua. We have some advantage in terms of tech. They're a desert type. We've recovered artifacts from ancient civilization on blah blah blah. They must have been active in ancient space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what we've been able to piece together, our scientists theorized that these aliens, who call themselves the Tome Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length. They communicate with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. This is the first time I've gotten these precursors. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
Don't even bother going that way. Our best chance is rapidly expanding this way and hopefully gaining enough of a foothold. Overall, building enough of a star fleet to actually punch through and kill them.
Hostile fleet detected.
This is not going to be a pretty one. How much longer? 35 days. And for this we need 6 artifacts, i.e. 6 more anomalies.
Special project complete.
Yeah, this would be the adequate response, but considering our less than optimal position at the current time, and they seem accepting enough, we are going to be nice for now. Later we'll bombard them and absorb them as we did with these guys.
Hostile fleet detected.
For now, where? Here, communicate, establish embassy, offer trade deal, research, and research. Yeah, fuck you too. Definitely gonna be absorbing them pretty soon. Or vassalizing them, whichever comes first. Actually, you could probably force them into a vassalization situation. But that would require a lot of ships. We don't have quite yet. And this being Iron Man, we can't be too gutsy.
Research complete.
New research. This. And afterwards we're switching to hardcore militarized technologies. Okay, so we have more than enough society-based options on the ground. Build, have a hydroponics. Gonna wait a bit and see where we're gonna plump down for a for engineering. I keep wanting to say mechanical. This would be a good place as an energy reservoir for us.
System survey complete.
They're slowly starting to get back into being more friendly terms with me. Okay, over here. That looks like a good one. Build a research station, por favor. Okay, so from these ones onward, better to know how sandwiched we are in terms of lovely Xenos. Seven and 9 months. This will be quite useful on our space station. Let's hope the physics gives us a weapon upgrade of some description, preferably missiles, and I can get torpedoes on my ships, because torpedoes are a useful complement to our... I'm gonna use macro cannons to describe mass drivers and other derivatives. Medium torpedoes have about a 50 range. Don't know if that is 50 kilometers, 50 light seconds or whatever, it's just 50 range. And the damage is quite decent. Nice.
Construction complete.
You might actually grow to like those aliens. We'll only possibly vassalize them instead of forcibly absorbing them later on. Yes, I know I'm a good God Emperor. Actually, considering we're going to be needing this. This is 62 months, so 5 years, 2 months. Half a year on the other two. Not stupendously bad, but we are still in a bad position. Well, not too bad considering we have these, but I don't like it. Don't like it at all. We're far too close to each other. Let's just check. Ah, so he's a xenophile. And yeah, he started after me in terms of technology. They're going to have much better weapons than me though, if I let them get too far ahead and we are less than amicable with each other. Yeah, I like ship porn. Come on, something good. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Or a new pair of disruptors, to be honest. Oh. I'm getting the feeling when I read this that it's actually a nod to Mass Effect 3, because it's the bonfire remains of an individual from an unknown mammalian species, humans, drifting in high orbit. So instead of face planting in the planet like in Mass Effect 2, he basically went around the planet mummified, because it has a flight suit complete with a helmet and nothing else. A little bit of extra research, nothing too bad. We're gonna need power now. Lots and lots of power. Get here.
System survey complete.
By the way, just so you guys know, once we start hitting the middle range of the game, i.e. around when I start getting advanced or whatever the level 4 railguns and torpedoes are, your guess is as good as mine as what I'm supposed to be doing. Up until that point, I'm a freaking genius, but afterwards, no. But considering that was a save point, it's a good point as I need to actually leave it off for now, gents, because it is 31 minutes, 32 pretty soon. So yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, buff the